Hello everyone! Does WebAssembly always perform better than pure Node.js code? I thought that it would be good to check this somehow. There are some topics where people say that JavaScript is not the best option to choose. I heard it would be better not to select JavaScript if your project is doing a high number of crypto operations. I thought it would be good to check if WebAssembly could help with that. What would be the performance of Node.js Go and Node.js WebAssembly from Go code in cryptographic key generation? I prepared some helpers and make comments. Let's do a benchmark to see how many keys can be generated in 1 minute. If you will find a bug or have an improvement, please let me know in the comments or please create a pull request on GitHub. I'm open to suggestions. The Makefile contains the duration environment variable. It is responsible for how long the benchmark will run. Later I will change this value to 60 seconds. I thought that 1 minute could be reasonable duration for such test. The full benchmark is 3 times execution for one set. The Node.js benchmark, Golang compiled code benchmark, WebAssembly benchmark. I'm highlighting which commands execute which files. At the end we will see how many times keys were generated and compare the results. All the code can be found at URL provided in the video description. Before I can run the benchmark, I need to compile the code. In this case, I will run my magic build command. The build creates the binary, WebAssembly module compiled from Go, and prepares the WebAssembly runtime. It makes copy Go WebAssembly runtime to my folder. I will present to you briefly the code that I prepared. First, the JavaScript benchmark. It is simply a while loop that executes the key generator. The duration is declared by the environment variable. After each completed generation, a counter variable will be incremented, which will be automatically presented in the log at the end. JavaScript generator uses the crypto module. Here you can see the key parameters. I tried to choose similar key generation parameters in Node.js and Go, but there may be some differences. As you can see, the JS keygen is just running the benchmark with the JavaScript generator. The Go version is similar to the JavaScript one. The duration is taken from the environment variable. The timer is set to the duration. Before timer ends, I execute the key generation from the keygen module, which is also used by the WebAssembly module. The keygen module uses the cryptography. The keys should have similar parameters to those from JavaScript. The function also returns the keys. Running the WebAssembly is also simple. It initializes the WebAssembly and executes the benchmark with module that runs the key generation function. Here you can see that in order to run the code, I need to previously build the WebAssembly module. Go WebAssembly uses the keygen module and puts the keys as an JavaScript object. JavaScript can later retrieve the results from the execution. Let's run full benchmark. I sped up all the execution to avoid wasting your time. Results will differ on different machines, but the purpose of the test is to check how WebAssembly compares to the Node.js and Go. By purpose, I have used the simplest solutions and not performed optimizations. I thought that executing multiple tests would be a good idea to understand if results are similar. First, the result from Node.js crypto. In 1 minute, 258 executions. I can't say that it's a good or a bad. Let's see how the compiled Go performed. 409? That's better than Node.js, almost 2 times better. This indicates an info if you outperforms only such crypto operations, you will need less machine CPU power to handle this load. Now let's look at the WebAssembly. 24, weird, it's around 10 times less than Node.js. Let's check more results. Result of first set, results of second set, results of third set. Each Node.js results are similar, the same for the rest. The differences between Node.js Go and WebAssembly are also similar. Maybe I made a mistake somewhere, but the conclusion here is that WebAssembly is not always better than pure JavaScript. Thanks for watching.